What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Today I'll be going over something I get a ton of questions about, and that is what programmer do I use or tuner do I use for my trucks and why. So today I'm kind of be comparing the two that I use and the things I like about them, the things I don't like about them. You guys really seem to like last upload on the EAS expandable accessory system from Edge. So I'm gonna go over things that are kind of beneficial to that system and why, what that program, I use that programmer, and things like that. So let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna start off right here. I have two of the most popular tuners or programmers on the market, and for at least for the 6.0, should I say. I have the Edge cts2 Pro and the SCT X4. Tons of businesses use the SCT X4 because it's affordable, and it does everything you kind of really need it to do when it comes to deleting your vehicle, tuning it, and monitoring, things like that. Before the cts2 Pro came out from Edge, Edge did not offer a way to upload custom tunes to your programmer, or at least for the 6.0 I know, until this came out. Like the one before this, you could not do custom tuning. So when the Pro came out, that's why I ended up jumping on this and getting this, because I was able to get custom tuning and put it on here. Now the SCT X4, people love this little thing because it's, like I said, it's affordable and it does everything you need it to do. This one, you can do custom tuning out the box. It comes with, I think, 3 or 4 can tunes. You can monitor everything that you need to do, monitor on the truck, all your parameters and stuff. Now, if you're just looking to get something to upload your custom tunes to your truck, you're not really looking for, you know, that eye appeal, something that catches your eye when you're inside the truck, this is the way to go. You're gonna spend less money on it. It's gonna do everything you need it to do. Now, I started off with this when I first got my truck. I had this before the truck was bulletproof or anything. I ended up selling the one I had for the truck and buying the cts2 Pro. The reason I went from this to that is when Edge released this, it was supposed to be, you could have custom tuning uploaded to this one and you can flash the truck. So bigger screen, you can view more parameters at once. It's more appealing to the eye, and yeah, so it was all basically an all-in-one package. So I figured I'd sell this one and get this one and I would be perfect. So ended up getting the cts2 and got it unboxed, everything. I tried to get my custom tunes transferred from the files that I had to this one, and I could not get it to work. The file transfer process for the Edge cts2 Pro is kind of, I'm not gonna say it's difficult, but it's not super easy or user-friendly. You have to still go on the computer and do everything. You can't do it like through Bluetooth, because I think the cts3 you can do everything over Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. So with this one, you still have to plug it up to the computer and do everything over the computer like that. So as of now, I have not uploaded any custom tunes to it. It's still bone stock, but it is married to the truck. And by what I mean by married is, once you kind of plug one of these up to a certain truck and flash the ECU and everything with the programmer, it's considered married to the truck. Because if you take it out of that truck, one truck, and go try to plug it into another one, you won't be able to like flash the ECU on another truck or upload custom tunes to another truck from that same programmer, unless you get it flashed. So you can monitor everything, but you can't make any changes to the truck, if that makes any sense. So it is married, but I do not have my custom tunes on it. So that is why I still have this bad boy. So when I got my truck bulletproofed, the F350 I'm talking about, when I got it bulletproofed, they hooked me up with a whole nother programmer with their custom tunes that that shop uses to, you know, work with the mods that they did to the truck. So that's why I have two. So if I want to change my tunes, or, you know, change to a tow tune, change to a higher horsepower tune, I plug this bad boy up, make my changes, and I unplug it. That is the good thing about the X4, because you don't have to have it visible all the time. You can flash your truck and do whatever you need to do and unplug it, put it in your glove box, and it's not seen until you need to change something else again. The Edge cts2 Pro, it's primarily used for monitoring. In my, for me, I'm saying, in my use case, it's primarily used for monitoring. So I program my truck with the X4, and I use this to monitor everything. And we'll go in the truck and I'll show you guys. All right, guys, so we got the X4 right here plugged up. We're currently in the F350. And you can see the limited options that you have on the X4, things you can do, which they're not really limited, because I mean you can do pretty much everything you need to do, like program the vehicle, monitor your gauges and data log. This would be, you would go to this to tune your vehicle. This is stuff like vehicle info, your VIN number and things like that. This is device number, and everything that's pre-downloaded or whatever on the device. And this is the settings right here, and that's pretty much it. You can see it's a very basic general layout, nothing special. You can either have it this way or have it landscape like this, and that's the way I have it, because I normally slide it like this in my truck and leave it like that if I'm using it. But lately I've been running this one in the F350 just to monitor temps and stuff like that. But you can see how generic and, you know, kind of cheap, cheap it looks, but it does the job if you're looking for something like that. Now it comes with just the monitor and the whip straight from out the box. If you want to mount it to your windshield, you will have to buy a windshield mount, and it'll mount to the back right here. But like I said, this fits the price point and does everything you would need it to do if you're trying to tune your truck and things like that. Now you can also turn off your EGR valve with this. If you delete your EGR and everything, you can turn that sensor off so you don't get the check engine light on your dash. Now I'm gonna unplug that one and plug back in the cts2. And I kind of got it pulled down right here so I can video it, you guys can see. But things that I like and don't like about each one, we'll go with the cts2 since I'm on this one right now. I don't like how slow it is at sometimes. Like, it boots up super slow sometimes, and it has a lag when you're trying to, you know, scrolling through menus and stuff sometimes. They supposedly have fixed this in the cts3. I don't know about that one because I have not seen that one in person. My boy Cam actually has that one in his Cummins, and he actually made a video about it, so you guys go over to his channel, Everything Diesel, and check it out. But you can see the layout of the cts2 is just 100 times better than the X4. You can upload custom pictures like you see in the background. I got the truck when it was on its old setup in the background. It looks really nice. Like you have this mounted to your windshield and it looks super nice. You can also get a dash pod that'll fit right here, and it'll mount your your monitor right there. But you can see the layout is phenomenal. You can actually change this layout. Let's see. You go to it. You go to layout, and you can change the background. You can change the needles, things like that. You can change pretty much everything, the whole entire layout. Let me show you. I got one other layout that I swiped to when I'm running. Swipe to the left or to the right. Should go. You guys can see what I mean. It's kind of laggy sometimes. But this is the second page that I have. You can monitor other things right here. But this when this came out, I bought it because they sold it as you can do so many things on it. Like, let me show you. You got your performance settings, you got your layouts, you can record, data log, you can do performance testing like 0 to 60 testing and your horsepower ratings and all that. You can diagnose any check engine lights. You have a mileage coach that kind of, you can set it up to where it'll flash different colors when you're speeding, or you're just doing stuff that affects your gas mileage. Maintenance manager, you can set times when you need to change your oil or change your fuel filters, and it'll automatically alarm you on here when that time comes. You got your settings and your help, stuff like that. So there's a lot you can do on here. I have not even touched the surface on the stuff I could do on it. I just have not done anything to the truck to where I want to add any performance things or do anything on it. Actually, like, I want to do a turbo in the future, probably bigger injectors and stuff like that. So once I start doing performance mods like that, I will start fooling around with more on this thing. But as of now, I just use it to monitor everything. Like, I have my EGT temp right there, coolant temp, oil temp, transmission temp, battery voltage. I got my Fickum voltage on, I think, the other slide. But those are things that I just monitor, and that this thing is good for, because it has a good size so you can see it when it's up there. You're not trying to squint or try to find it like you would be with the X4. I used to have the X4 mounted up there, and you couldn't, the numbers are so small, it's kind of squint your eyes kind of trying to find it. So both of them are awesome units. They both do things really well, and they both do things that I could care less about or wish they would upgrade and make it better. I want to say SCT has a like 5-inch monitor that I'm thinking about getting for the 350. So it's kind of like the cts2, but it's by SCT, and it's a bigger screen. I think it has color and everything like that one. That I've seen mixed reviews about, so I'm kind of on the fence about getting that one for the 350, because I definitely want to get some custom tunes for the 350 to help with towing and just overall performance of that truck, because it's not studded or anything yet. So I don't want to go crazy on the tuning, but I want to help the truck perform to the best it can perform until the time comes we have to stud it. So yeah, my overall opinion, if I had to choose one specific monitor to use on a daily basis, I would choose the cts2 cts2 Pro from Edge, because it does everything that the SCT X4 does and some. It gives you a better look. It looks better. You could just do so many things on it. So if I was gonna spend my money again, I would buy just that one. the Edge over the X4. Now, if you're one of those guys that are just out there that just wants to get their custom tuners on their truck and, you know, do the basics, the X4 is the way to go, no doubt. Save yourself some money. It doesn't make sense to spend, I want to say that the cts2 is $200 more than the X4, or like at least 150 more. So if you get one of those guys that, you know, not crazy about all those extra features, go with the X4. No doubt, hands down, you won't be disappointed. I know a ton of people that run the X4 on their diesel trucks and they have no complaints. Like I said, it's a great little unit, but for me, the cts2, it fits my build better. So like, we just added the EAS system to the truck with the exhaust, the EGT probe. We couldn't do that with the X4. We could not do it. That, to my knowledge, we couldn't do it. Now, I'm not sure. SCT came out with something later down the road to where you can monitor stuff like that. I'm not sure, but as of now, to my knowledge, you can't do that with the X4, and that's another reason that the cts2 fits my build more. I feel like the SCT, I mean the X, I'm getting them all confused, but to me, if you're doing like a lot of custom work to your truck, bigger turbo, injectors, fuel systems, things like that, I would say go with the Edge, because you can add sensors to all those little different components on your truck and you can monitor them. I think you can add up to 6 or 8 extra little things to that Edge monitor through the EAS system, like we did with the EGT probe. So to me, if you're doing a lot of, you know, performance stuff like that and you want to keep an eye on everything, I would go with the Edge. But if you're, you know, just basic, want to monitor, feel your temps, your engine oil temp, coolant temp, and make sure, you know, everything is running correctly, delete your EGR code on your truck, things like that, go with the X4, no doubt. You won't be disappointed. So I hope that helped a lot of you guys out, or answered a few questions. I can go into more depth if you guys have more questions. Just comment down below or hit me up on Instagram and I'll answer them personally. But yeah, I give both of them an A+. They do their own thing very well, so not knocking any of them. It just fits, whatever fits your build and your application. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please go down below, hit the like button, subscribe button, and also turn the notification bell if you haven't already. We just hit 3,000 subs, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We have big things on the way. I mean big things on the way. So you guys continue to tune in, support the channel, spread the word. We're trying to continue to grow. I will be doing a big giveaway at 4,000 subs. So the sooner we get there, the sooner we'll be doing that giveaway. And I promise you guys will not want to miss it. So thank you guys again, and I hope everyone has a great day. Peace.